All right, 11:48 right now. Senior meteorologist Matt Wentz is here. You know, I think today's weather exclusive to downtown helped the Browns.
Yeah. I was worried when the game first started. Yeah. Deshaun wasn't handling the ball too well, but neither was Burrow. I was worried that people were going to start to blame the weather on this game, depending on how it went. But thankfully, the Browns, spoiler alert for sports ahead, but they came out on top. So, I think it did as well. It was really interesting, too, coming into downtown. We had sunshine elsewhere. Then you go into downtown, there's a dark cloud. We're going to have more of the same tomorrow morning. It's all courtesy of the wind off the lake and lingering moisture right near the lakeshore. We had lake effect drizzle. And there's still some signal for it tomorrow morning. But by afternoon, we're going to get some sunshine, a sliver of it, and then we'll go back to the clouds later on tomorrow. So not a bad Monday. We're saying goodbye to this system. We've had this over the last 4 days, just a stalled out frontal boundary. It's finally getting some legs on it heading east. Here's our sunshine tomorrow out ahead of our next weather system. So we'll go for some sun and then to some clouds and eventually to some showers later tomorrow night. But daylight hours tomorrow outside of that morning window of drizzle near downtown should be dry. And then we talk rain on Tuesday. Not a lot, but there's quite a bit of moisture coming out of the Rockies. That's going to meet along that front and bring us pretty good shower chances. So let's take a look at it. National Zymark hour-by-hour forecasts. Notice the signal for showers, and this is just the dark clouds and lingering drizzle as this air mass remains stagnant. We're bringing the wind off the lake. So if you have commutes into downtown from the suburbs tomorrow morning, you may need to tote that umbrella just early in the morning. Any leftover fog that we have elsewhere and drizzle will start to go away pretty quickly as we go throughout the day. We're going to change that air mass. We'll have some sunshine. We're up into the 70s tomorrow afternoon. Notice by evening we're increasing clouds, but not a washout by any means. We're talking rainfall moving in not till overnight into Tuesday morning. So as we head into Tuesday, we'll start with some rain showers around, and we'll pretty much keep that trend going all day. This is all along and out ahead of a frontal boundary. Temperatures as a result will be cooler. We'll only top out near 70 for a high with lingering rainfall chances as we go throughout the day. I think by Tuesday evening, front will be through. That wind will turn out of the north, and we'll have just some lingering clouds, maybe a shower or two as we go into Wednesday, but much, much cooler on Wednesday. We're talking highs only in the low 60s. So rainfall chances, we look ahead at your work week, a little bit, and this is late tomorrow night. And then Tuesday, real good chance, and Wednesday, a lingering chance, and then we're scotch-free from rain. So that's good news. Hurricane Lee right now, winds at 120. It's getting its symmetry back. It's getting its act back together. Still some dry air wrapping in the northern side of that, but expected to strengthen here over the next couple hours into a Cat 4 perhaps by morning, and then it weakens as it heads north. But all models still take this thing north and away from the U.S. mainland. But boy, what a close call. I don't know what that model's doing, but you notice how all of them take it north. But where does it go from there? That's this time next week. We're going to be keeping a close eye on it. The wind field and wave field expands with this. So this, if you have plans up and down the eastern seaboard, will produce some high swells for them. But what gets caught up in that? Our cool air, this trough is going to collect Lee and pull it off towards the north. We'll see where it evolves next weekend. But still, jury's still out on where it goes. But we do get drier and fall-like around here. Union Home Mortgage 10-day forecast. Look at the cool air Wednesday, Thursday, and then sunshine and pleasant temperatures in the wake of Lee heading up the East Coast as we go into the weekend.